Chapati. Na kayoto la fenetari.
Wakuteremu. Atkwabire wachipemu mchikopo etakufika ochilanguage.
Tinyo mushija ngo yajimbereza tanomi. Nimbia chumushija wori.
Chabire chikashira.
Anyways, our charcoal stove has now lit up properly. I'm going to put on my rack. If you want, you can put on banana peelings. I don't want. I just want my meat to be smoked properly. So this is goat's meat. This is the shoulder. I asked my guy to break it down. You want to put it? Okay. Where did you want to put it? Okay, go. Be careful. Thank you. Thank you, Bobo. Okay, so we are going to put it on top like this. And if we have cooked together, you already know what we do here. We are going to go on and drizzle some salt on top. You know the science, don't you? I like the aroma when the fat from the meat hits the charcoal directly without putting on the banana peelings. I need to put enough so that it penetrates well. Yeah, that was too quick. I shouldn't have flipped it yet, but for study purposes, drizzle some oil again. Oh, it's salt, sorry. So you want to go on with some salt. Someone may ask, what if I put on too much salt and then also add in the other salt? That's why it's very important for you to always be in control of how much salt you're putting in your food. Now I know all the meat is seasoned, so when I'm putting in the tomatoes or the other ingredients, I do not have to add in extra salt. Okay? And you need to stay here, otherwise it will be burnt, and we don't want burnt meat. So because this is a chunk, a whole lot of meat, the shoulder, I want to cut in. And the reason I put it on as a whole is because I don't like when I'm roasting small pieces and then they fall in, I get burned. But whichever way, please go with that way if it's easier for you. Also, when you drizzle some salt as you cook or roast the meat, it helps it retain the flavor and the moisture, so you don't lose a lot of it in the process and then end up with dry meat. Someone is going to be like, why don't you put on gloves? Why don't you use tongs? The truth is, gloves are not the most hygienic. I've said this over and over again. Tongs, yes, you can use them, but my hands are good enough. And I'm cooking my own food. That's like the honest one. My own food, I can touch my own food. I'm going to wash my hands. I've washed my hands. So it's not as bad as you think. But in your house or cooking for many people, handling so many items, to avoid cross-contamination, please make sure to use gloves and change them as often, or use tongs and also wash them as often. When your meat is well smoked, you want to chop it into smaller pieces. Some of them you can kuloza, like this one. It's called jaribu. I'm going to add on that and then add in my tomatoes. You can peel them. So because we are making our food steamed, today we are not going to fry these tomatoes, but we want to first cook them aside so that they are not so like open when the food is ready. So I've added in some salt, and now I'm going to cover this and let this boil away as I chop the meat and other vegetables. Guriya guriserete tugukushara nyama. Nice idea. The salt is good, so.
Then
So it's been about 2.5 hours and this has been steaming on top of the food. Look at it. And when you steam, most of the steam goes back in and creates some juices, so the water increases somehow. So don't put in a lot. The Irish is well cooked. This meat, to me it looks tender, but it's so hot. It's just not overcooked, and that is exactly how I actually want it. But it's going to go back on fire. With this food, we still have about 2 hours to serve, so it should be good. It's still really hot, and any slight mistake, you can easily drop it and lose the stew for the family. So I'm going to put this on top of it like this so that the steam also stays in, and then go on with the banana leaves. The matooke down is pressed. In case you haven't watched the video of the matooke, please check the page, the channel, and learn and go become a Ugandan woman in your home for yourself or your family or the people you cook for, really. Oh, the cassava doesn't go back on because it's already cooked, and it will become overly cooked and soggy if we put it back on fire. If you want, you can add on another fresh banana leaf but I don't, so I'm just going to add on this saucepan so that it traps in the steam the more. And that's it. Let's go back on fire.